Alright troopers, what's up? My name is Neon and welcome to a new stream. You're probably wondering the title. 50k one round, how is that even possible? Well, it is possible because there's one thing maybe some of you guys might not be aware of. With this game, it has obviously its regular modes. You can play Conquest, Breakthrough, Team Deathmatch. But if you go all the way until Portal, you go into here, you usually got yourself some custom servers. And these custom servers, Battlefield usually changes over a week. Some of them are pretty fun to play. But if you actually go all the way to here, this is basically the server browser. And as you can already see, just by me clicking on it, look at it. You see what there is here? XP, AFK grind, right? But then this is the thing, right? Although these are kind of cheesy servers, there's nothing happens to them. You don't get punished for them because these are custom servers. This is what they allow you to do. So there is actually no punishment from it. And although it's kind of cheesy, it is a method what works. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to encourage you, but I'm just saying, like, you know, there's only a month left of this game and, you know, you want to do what you want to do, then there's nothing going to stop you. But I'm just trying to say is that if you were going to do these type of servers, then you need to make sure to keep an eye on what it is on the top right. So as you can see that highlight white where it says moderate XP, you go to this one here, it says restricted. Restricted is basically where you don't get that much XP at all. Moderate is I think it's, if I go to the highlight of it, the info. Okay, here we go. So you might not see it because of the camera, but the pink stuff what's going over it is what you can rank up on. So you can rank up in your weapon, you can gain yourself XP, you can get yourself the weekly missions, but you can't get the ribbons. And the ribbons are actually really important ones to get. And I'm going to deep dive into that very, very soon, but I just wanted to show you guys these routes over here. So there's a lot of AFK grinds. There's basically you just sit there. I don't know what exactly these ones do. There's like an ammunition one where you could just chuck a bunch of ammunition. But the 50k one, I need to see where I can find it. Okay, it's here. Right, so these type of servers here, basically all you do is you just spawn in it. You just spawn in a chopper and someone flies it around in circles, capturing a flag. That's it. I think that, like, if you wanted to practice flying, that's something you can do. You know what I mean? You can fly around or whatever, you could just sit AFK. Right, it's but these ones here are like the 50k ones because they have the full XP and everything like that. There is other ones too. I don't know why they say double EXP. It could be that, so that's why you're getting 50, but I believe there is ones what do offer like 50 XP. See, unfortunately, this is how Portal has become. Portal isn't a regular server stuff anymore. See, look, these are your ammo box ones. They are unfortunately just not what server browsers used to be. These are what people decide to make custom lobbies on, and these are what the custom lobbies are. And at the end of the day, this is what it is. You know, I mean, you don't get punished for it because it's just something was based into the game. Sorry. So make sure to get yourself in some of them. That is the ridiculous fastest way. Now let's get into the normal way. All right, we're gonna jump into the game, we're gonna chit and chat with everyone, and we'll talk more about the XP grind. All right, as I said before, when it comes to searching up these servers, you need to make sure that having ribbons enabled. Full XP lobbies is the most important ones. Parry doesn't want me to find the game. Let's try again. But basically, the ribbons are really important ones because this is what I'm going to show you now. Right now, we're going on to the Conquest one. But you're going to see with the Conquest one, you can see with others too, why they are just that important. Because, like, for Break, for example, picking up your teammates, giving them revives, stuff like that, right? You can get yourself a ribbon. And then ribbons you can get over time, but then ribbons also offer you like 1000 XP. You farm that for a certain amount, that's a lot of XP. But then you also think to yourself, okay, well, you know, after a while, especially if you've been playing the game for a while, most of you guys are aware that you can only stack up so many ribbons. I believe it's like 4 or 5 ribbons. for like each game. But then this is where everything else comes in. Just change up the ribbon style. So if you've already been doing the healing and giving supplies of heals and stuff like that, or picking at your teammates, change it up. Go and start dropping ammunition. So then you go and get the ammunition ones. Once that's done, go to the repairs. You know, once you start repairing the vehicles, then go to recon. Use the drone. Like, say if you actually go to the recon side, and the recon side, you use Casper, you can get yourself a motion sensor drone. For breakthrough, there's a crowd of them all the time. You know where they're at. So you just go to that crowd and you just spot them. And you get all the spot ribbons. And it's the farming of that. And right now, it is double XP. So it is a farm for sure. Because everything you are going to be gaining and doing in your lobbies, you're going to be doubling that. So you definitely want to make the most of it. Hopefully they keep the double XP for a while, because I know the ranking up for this battle pass is pretty long. It's 60, so it's less than what they usually have in a paid battle pass. Of course it's free, so I'm not complaining. I really am impressed actually. I think this free one was probably better than the actual paid one, so I'm not gonna lie with you. Really good ones. They also bought some classics too, so it kind of just made the Battlefield feel Battlefield a little bit, you know. But yeah, let's rank ourselves up, man. Let's get there. But hopefully they can keep the double XP. That's what I'm kind of hoping they will do. How you doing, Tina? It's good to see you. Oh, probably should record, right? Hey, thank you for the sub. I swear I changed the alert on the subscribe thing. Oh, just got him. Yeah, I swear I changed the sub alert last night. So I don't know why it popped up with the older one. I believe I turned the sound off or something. It might be that. I might have to tweet with that. I just noticed the subs have been rolling in quite a lot. And I have a feeling that we're just going to start hearing the dong, dong, dong. I don't mind it popping up of like people subbing. I'm cool with that. I want to thank people for subscribing. But I think the sound needs to go. And the image. But I swear I changed it last night, so I don't know why it popped up like that. So I was looking for some headphones last night, chat. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I saw that the HyperX headphones, they were like $80. There was like 40% discount. I don't know if they're like really old or something. I honestly don't, I'm not gonna lie with you, I really don't care on like how good the headphones are. I don't want to be spending like a couple $100 on headphones, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna buy 2 of them for me and my wife, because she also needs headphones. So the situation with me, my headphones, is that my headphones are just slowly going. They're just kind of just getting bad now, you know? My first issue with my headphones was that I had issues with my computer and it blue screened at one point, and then once that happened it just never was like the same truly, because once it like blue screened, I think it like destroyed like my dongle thing, and I never been available to connect my headset wireless. Yeah, it hasn't been I haven't done it wireless in like maybe 2 years, something like that. So I've always been wired since then. What's really annoying, because I purposely bought these headphones anyway so I could be wireless, and I loved them being wireless too. And that was a big reason why I wanted to get a new pair anyway, because I just want to go back wireless. My wife's story, hers are just cheap. They're just cheap headphones, really. You know, I think we bought them for like $40. at the time. But yeah, they're not comfortable at all. There was times where I was just chilling on the setup and they just hurt your ears. They wasn't really like comfortable in the ears. But you know, it was cheap headphones. But it obviously makes sense that if I'm going to get myself some, might as well hook up the wife too, you know? Hang on, let's get this going. I can't believe we got away with that, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty wild. Oh, did we just got him there? Oh, he got sniped. So they were the headphones, so if anyone has any like HyperX headphones or anything like that, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about like leveling up and stuff like that, please let me know. I've been doing this Battlefield for many years. It's probably one of the longest games I've ever played consistently. That's for sure. I think the last time I ever played this much of the same game was probably way back in like Black Ops 2 era. I feel like most of it wasn't a choice, just because there's not really that much Battlefield going on. But either way, I've done pretty well on this game. I've done all the battle passes. So I'm definitely happy to give you guys any tips what you need about leveling up. Because obviously this time around is way more important because of the battle pass being free. You know, usually when it comes to like new weapons and stuff though, I would usually pay the battle pass because you usually get like a 50 tier, sorry, it's usually like a 20 tier skip. And that's what I would usually do. Or I would just kind of use the boings what I have from the battle passes. And I would use them to skip the tiers so I can get like the new weapon. But I really had to grind to get this new gun at 22. I can't remember what day exactly when we got it. It might have been Wednesday we got it. We've had it for a little bit now. So you see what I mean? Like I'm just getting these ribbons, just casually playing the game normally. You know, so just imagine like actually focusing on like them certain styles, what I was saying earlier. And you actually do them. You imagine how much you can stack up on. So it's the A50s. Okay. Yeah, I don't want anything like fancy. I'm pretty cool with just some basic headphones, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think I need anything like insane. But I just saw like the HyperX headphones. They were like 89 bucks. What were like reduced down to like 40% or something. So I might do that. I was gonna wait until November, until like the whole like Black Friday stuff was happening. But I have a feeling that during the Battlefield beta, I think I might have blew out a speaker. Because I've obviously had issues with the right side earphone sounding a little bit odd, or it cuts out here and there. But I think since the Battlefield beta, I think I like blew the bass on my right side, because when I use my headphones now, I can hear like a more of a bass on this side than this side. And that was the thing. So I was just like, now when I play a game, like the main bass and audio, it sounds like most of it's coming from my left ear. Like I can still hear everything with a balance. It's the bass is only working on one side. So it's like really off-putting. So yeah, unfortunately, I probably have to get myself a new pair of headphones. Hey, what's up, Optic? See, digging the way. Oh, dude, the new gun is nice, isn't it? Honestly, hopefully they just leave it. Like, you know. Like, the game is so old. You know what I mean? They just leave it. Just don't change it. See, if they don't change it, then this gun forever will always be a very good weapon. You know what I mean? Yeah, if they never tweak with it. But I don't know though, because like they removed that underbarrel shotgun until they fix the problem. So if they do that, I don't know. Like, I think at this point they probably just left it, right? Like, at this point, there's nothing you can do to this game now. Do you have any tips? Yeah, we just went over all of the fine details at the start of the stream. Oh, hang on. So you can obviously go and skip back to the start of the stream if you want to get a quicker read down or whatever, or you can just watch that at the end, or I can just give you a quick rundown. All right. So what we basically did was we talked about the portal side, where you have all of the basically XP lobby servers. You know, they're probably the easiest ones to do. You know, it's a cheesy route, but then it's just something what's always been in the game. You know, so you got that. Then you got the ribbon method. The ribbon method is the quickest way, right? And that's the quickest way how I got to myself to 22. I love doing that method anyway, because it's not that hard to do. So basically, you just do, like, play as Falk. You would start shooting people with a syringe, picking at your teammates. You do that so many times, you get yourself, like, 5 ribbons. Once you got yourself them 5 ribbons, switch to, like, Angel. Or you can just do the both of them with Falk, and do the healing syringe, and then picking at your teammates with the ammo crate. So then you'll get in the revive ribbons, the healing ribbons. I think they're both synced, actually. And then you get the ammunition ribbons, okay? And once you've done that, you can go to yourself to engineer. You're basically playing breakthrough. So keep that tank alive or that chopper alive. Get the ribbons for that. Then you switch to yourself to Casper. Then after when you're on Casper, you go and use the drone, right? And the drone is going to spot everyone. And that's the other way you can do it. So let me show you. Right, the quickest way to level up. So you're going to go to yourself to support. You're going to do Falk, right? Falk, you're going to revive and heal. Then you're going to get yourself them 5 ribbons. Once you've done that, then you're going to do the ammunition side. You're basically going to do that at the same time anyway. But then once you got the ribbons for the ammunition side, then you're going to do the engineer side, all right? And you want to be doing Crawford because he's the fastest way of repairing. And then you get yourself the repair ribbons. Once you've done that and you got yourself the repaired ribbons, you switch yourself to the recon side. You go for the specialist Casper and you use the drone and you start spotting everyone. And then you can get yourself the ribbons for that one as well. And at that point, that's just a full breakthrough lobby. And with the double XP, what is in the game right now, you're going to be ranking up super fast. That's the way. That's the way. It's a really simple method. But as I said though, you know what I mean, like the way that's also, like, the thing is, right, you know, they are also good methods, but that's why I had to mention about the portal servers, because you got to point out the obvious when it comes to this game. You know, there's a bunch of XP farm servers, and the thing is, it's going to be stupid for me to sit here and tell you guys to play breakthrough and get all these ribbons where there's basically easier ways to do it. You know what I mean? It's not something I want to encourage and all that, 'cause it's basically just boosting. But it's always been in the game. It's a custom server thing. You don't get punished for it. You know what I mean? And this game's going to be done in a month anyway. Like, it's not really that many people going to be playing it after. So if you really want to get yourself there, that's where the obvious is going to be. Some of them are pretty wild. There's like ammunition ones. You just check ammo boxes and get a bunch of resupplies. There's ones like bots. Hang on, I've got a cotton mouth. Better. And then one of them is the chopper one, where you just spawn the chopper. It just spins you around in circles and captures flags. I believe that's probably the highest one you can get.
Exodus.
But yeah, there's no point, you know what I mean, like, hiding the obvious. That is really the fastest way to do it. But if you need to grind and everything like that, you know, you actually want to play the game, then that is the way to do all the ribbons, especially with the double XP. But honestly though, this is the one thing, like, people want to get there like right now, but you don't have to get there right now, you see? You know, because like, there's gonna be weekly missions what comes out for this game, and then weekly missions, you don't have to just do them all at once, you see? You can wait until like the last couple of weeks before this game ends, and then you, at that point, you can just go and just get all the weekly missions done. Or you could just pop into this game, like what, like once a week? Oh, someone's on me, man. Yeah, I think there's another jet in that. Yeah, he's on me. Oh, I got 2 jets on me, dude. Oh, I fumbled it.
They've secured all of Alpha Sector.
But yeah, like, you don't have to be doing the game all the time. You know, like, because that's the thing. Like, if you do every single weekly mission in this game, then you can actually get maxed out with the battle pass. You can get yourself level 60. So honestly, if you just jump on the game like once a week and just complete each weekly mission for 7 weeks, you're maxed out anyway. You know, like, personally, I'm not gonna lie with you, like, the cosmetic stuff sounds nice and all, I think, but like, yeah, it really was the Battle for 6 rewards, wasn't it? It really was. Because you know that these rewards, they're gonna be so rare that, like, you can't do it. You know what I mean? You can't get it anywhere else, you know what I mean? So you can have like these certain skins and stuff where, like, it's only like us guys who are gonna have it. The ones who actually play 2042, you know? I'm assuming this battle pass will probably stay up like probably forever or something, right? It'd be pretty cool if they just leave a permanent free battle pass. Like, even if you complete it, then it's done. But at least you can get some cool stuff just by playing the game. So I believe they said like after a week, so you're not available. Oh, really? Oh. Maybe they want people to grind then. Yeah, usually you can go back on them, but yeah, I guess this one's like different, isn't it? Because it's a free pass. yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in to the stream. I hope everyone's doing good. I tell you what, you know what was crazy, guys? I actually chilled yesterday. Couldn't believe it. And I wasn't at my desk. I was felt weird, man. Felt weird. Since that beta came out, dude, it's been like non-stop for like the last 3 weeks. It's like there's always been something going on. So it was nice, man. It was nice. I'm actually gonna take tomorrow completely off. I'm not gonna be here Monday. I need to mow my grass, dude. I haven't mowed my grass in like 3 weeks. Like I mowed my grass just before the beta came out because I knew, man, I ain't gonna mow that grass for a couple of weeks. So I did it just before like the Battlefield 6 beta came out. But now I look at it and I'm like, damn, it's been like a couple of weeks now. So I gotta go and do all that stuff. Slowly trying to work my sleep schedule too. To mention about the battle pass, this is like 348 total. What do you mean, like, money-wise? Well, like, if you paid, like, how much it would cost to skip the tiers. I have noticed that the XP is extremely higher on this one. Yeah, I think once you get to, like, 30 and stuff, it's, like, way, way high. Like, that's the thing what I keep, like, trying to say to people is, like, I feel like naturally grinding the XP anyway is going to make it harder than it will be to get the weekly missions, because the weekly missions, it's not XP, is it? It's points, you know. So you can slob it out, and I think, but it's going to be such a grind for many weeks, where you could just play this game for once a week, and then just do the weekly missions. You know what I mean? Like, the only big thing I grinded for was just to get the new gun. That was really the main thing, dude. You know, because at that point, nothing else was, like, really, like, new at that point. You know, I was hoping to do Delta Force this month, you know. Or even through September, but that kind of changed, unfortunately. So I just want to make sure I got the new weapon so I have something to play with a little bit, you know. Uh-oh. But yeah, that was the only thing I was kind of worried about, was just getting a new weapon. That's all it is. But now, I'm not going to, like, sell my soul to get to rank 60 and stuff, because I'm still going to hit it. I'm just not going to hit it as quick as everyone else. I'm just going to hit it, like, the last minute thing. Yeah, because I've done this game way too long, dude. I'm sorry, but I can't do, like, 5 or 7 hours of grinding just to, you know what I mean, get the pass done. Because that's what I was basically doing when this came out. When this season, this pass came out, that's how much I was grinding. Playing like 7 or 8 hours a day, dude, just farming. It's exhausting, that's for sure. But it was worth it. I got the gun. But then they put it like double XP and now everyone has it. Well, I'm glad, because now everyone knows how bloody good this gun is. Are they back there again? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ready, Kate? Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. Oh, a new Gears of War. Oh, is that going to be on PlayStation now? Because I heard that the exclusivity stuff is finally ending. Because I know Halo is coming to PlayStation. Well, I think it's huge, man. Like, because honestly, I feel like a big reason why I haven't played Halo in so long is the last time I played Halo was actually on PC. I just, like, used my controller. But it's been, like, really, really a long time since I actually played Halo, so that'd be pretty cool to do some of that. The problem is with Halo, though, is that I feel like it's not really the same anymore, is it? Didn't they still make Halo? Oh yeah, man, they never stop with Halo games. Just because it's such a classic and stuff, you know? It isn't like COD level anymore. You know, Halo used to be like the thing, man. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, we're still good, we're still good. These gunners are so deadly. Oh, it was points. Okay, yeah. I was really confused, man. I was like, money? But yeah, the points are way more higher. But that's the thing, like, the more you grind the game out to get to the pass faster, the higher the XP is going to be. So if you actually just do the weekly missions and not grind out super hard, then it's going to be less XP to level up. But then you're also going through it faster because you're doing the weekly missions still. You're almost being like a similar pace. You really think about it. Because some people, they're already like 35,000 like points. Like that's how many they need to get to go through like just one point. I'm like, that's insane. Like a good game of Breakthrough or Conquest will get you like 30k. I guess like double, you know, 60, that's kind of nice. Dude, what a great game, by the way. You guys see the points right below me? That's a great game. Look at that. And we're doing like 16 to 3. Still a lot of running, isn't there? Even on this map. At least let me get the points. Come on. I'm so close. Let me get... Okay. Alright, plenty of time. Yep, I got the points. Look at that, man. 400 points just grabbing a flag. You know what I mean? Each level takes more points. Yeah, as I'm saying, it's more points. But then, yeah, you know, if you're not like, if you just grind it harder, that it's gonna get higher.
Victory is ours, no pats.
GG. Oh, made that sandwich. Been looking at me. Hopefully that will do it now. I'm just trying to change the subscribe alert. But it went off as the old one. I was just trying to figure out why it's supposed to be doing this. Yeah. What it's supposed to do, you just saw there. Like say, comes in and out. But I got the chat and stuff, so I can see when the subs are coming in. I just knew that, like, you know, we've been getting a lot more subs, and I like the alert, like the dong alert and stuff. It's cool. But it sounds like the Undertaker's after me quite a lot lately. I'm very blessed with all the subs. It's just the dong dong dong. It's getting a little bit repetitive, and I can't imagine what it's like for you guys. So how's everyone's weekend? Oh, forgot to mention. What do you think, guys? So, because of the desk and stuff's kind of funny actually, because I feel like I rearranged my setup a little bit. Oh, okay. But I noticed that the way how my desk is not as long on one side, so it doesn't show the whole background. And now I have the American flag right next to it, but then you could only see the UK flag. So I thought to myself, I was like, huh, I wonder if I can just like kind of make half and half. And that's what I did at the start, and it looked alright. And then I thought, I wonder if I could like kind of make it half and half. Like sideways. I gave it a go. It was uneven, unfortunately. So it was a little bit tricky to pull it off because it was uneven. But that's the way I did it. So you see what I mean? So it's just like half an American flag and then half of the British flag. It looks pretty cool, actually. I like it. Really, really like that. I was pretty proud of it. I was like, look at this. Ooh, artistic type of guy. What?
Spotted an enemy helo. Long distance.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Enemy helo.
There we go. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that, actually. I thought that looked so much more better, having the half and half flag. But I think doing it like sideways made it look so much more cooler. Yeah, they're just two flags, and I just kind of just like blended it and stuff. I could have just bought one on Amazon where it actually is just like that, but just as a one flag. It was like $12. I was like, nah, man, I already got the flags. I'll just do it myself. Just done a couple little thumb tags and ta-da! I was like, there we go. Private, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope your Sunday night's going well. Kind of crazy to think about Sunday. Yeah, I hope you guys been enjoying your weekend. You guys all been making the most of the weather and everything too. It's not that much of this summer left, man. It's already getting colder. Yeah, I think like tomorrow. Ah, it's a shame. I think like tomorrow and like the next day, it's gonna drop down to like 40s. Just waiting for the week 2 challenges. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's the big thing I'm trying to come across to people today. Is that you don't have to slob out the game. You know, you don't have to. You will still be guaranteed to complete all the challenges for this game and complete the battle pass as long as you come to this game at least once a week. Play it once a week and complete the challenges once a week. If you complete the challenges, you know, of course it's going to take a little bit of grinding to get the challenges done, but after a couple hours you'll have them done. But then once you do that, then you're already going to go through it so much more quicker, because you don't need a bunch of XP to go up the tiers, but you're still going to progress higher anyway, because you're going to be using the points for the weekly mission to progress. You know, because the thing is, you can grind this game out if you really want to, but it's going to take you so much more longer. And yes, that person grinding will probably get there before you, but at least you didn't have to like sell your soul, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie with you, I really, really slobbed it out when it came to right at the start. Right at the start of this whole pass thing, it did, because I really wanted to get that new weapon, man. I wanted to get it as quick as fast as I can. And it was so worth it. Of course it was worth it. But the thing is, like, I've done so much to 2042, it was pretty hard to just slob there for like 7 hours. But now it's done, I don't have to do that anymore. You know, I can just actually jump on this game, play a couple hours, and that's it. But as long as I come back to every single week for, what, the next 7 weeks or something, what is gonna happen anyway, because I gotta stream something. You know? As I said, I was kind of hoping to stream Delta Force. I mean, Delta Force console was the plan, but unfortunately that got changed. So we're just going to be doing Battlefield, really. I think we're going to get a bit more Battlefield than most people believe. I think there might be like a public BR. Not like public. I think it's people who are in labs. I think there's going to be a test for the BR. I really do think there's going to be a test. But I don't think it's going to be like a private one, what it mainly has been for the game. I think it's going to be something what was in the stress test side for the game. Because Battlefield 6 had a stress test in May. And that was more open. I think it was for a lot of people who just signed up for Labs itself. Was guaranteed to get in there. Loads of people started playing at that point. But it looked like it was only for just that test. They just wanted to see how many people they can like stress in the server without like it crashing. So they did something like that in May. So if any of you guys got the chance to play that, good for you. But I have a feeling because it's a BR, it's obviously going to have a high player count as it is. I don't know if they're going to make a exclusive BR. I think they're gonna make it more available and do it similar how it was for the other stress test. And I think that's why they have disabled labs right now, because right now labs isn't happening. It's paused right now, but it's gonna return soon. I think it's just because they want to stop all the like hype people, like all the random people who just got excited for it. So they don't get into the game because they don't really know too much about it. They're just in the hype stage. And it's more of keeping the casual and more core Battlefield players for Labs. Because that's what Labs is for. Labs is for the people who are actually interested in Battlefield and who wants to build a vision with the developers of Battlefield. You know? Because this is the thing, like now it's truly out, and now like all the NDAs and everything all being like lifted and stuff, we can all talk about it now. And you know, like most people can realize now, like some of the feedback what I gave into the game actually felt like they did. You know, and it's like the way how that game plays, and I think you can tell it's been listened by the community. How much of it, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like some people's visions are more wilder than others, some people's visions are more realistic. And I think, but then also as well, it's like, you know, the developers are probably like 50-50 in some of it, you know. It's so much has to play in development, unfortunately, because like, it isn't just the developer's vision, it's the company's vision, and it's what they have been told to make. But then it's also the community's vision too, you know. But then everyone has a different opinion. So you're just going to get multiple visions in one. So it is more difficult than it's led on. But to like have Battlefield Labs, it truly gets the people to play it first before like judging it what they see. And to get that true vision of it, you know, and then also have multiple surveys and just kind of add up and see which one is more the important stuff to do is usually the thing. Because like that's the thing. I think it was pretty obvious that most of us realized that the movement was going to get changed. I think the Battlefield Labs movement from June was way more less. And then the beta, the movement was kind of similar what I was experiencing since then. But now they're changing it again. It made totally sense, because what's the, like been some of the biggest topics you've been hearing about Battlefield 6? Unless it's the TDK, is the movement. You know? Unfortunately, a lot of people are doing a lot of rage baiting on Twitter, trying to get people annoyed and everything by showing some of the broken movement. There was some movement in the beta where it can like make you slide a little bit more faster. I think it was like more consistent, but it was a bug. But people are like showing that movement off and being like, "This is what Battlefield's movement is." Obviously, it never was like that. But there's so much talk about the movement itself, so it was pretty obvious that it was going to do it. It seems like the biggest thing they tried to stop is a lot of like this, you know, like the whole like jump slide and stuff, you know. But then like this game already has that punishment as it is, but it seems like they want to stop you from doing this, you know. But like this game already kind of has it. You know, you can't really like spam it fully. So they want to change that so it decrease the jumping. They also want to change it where when it comes to sliding, you can't be doing like multiple slides. But then that's the thing, like, you know, 2042's movement's already kind of been It's not that harsh as it is, you know. You have to get like certain momentum before you can slide anyway. So I don't know, man. It clearly is going to be a lot more dumbed down, but I actually don't mind that because for me personally, it's more easier to farm people because people are not like jumping or sliding around. So it's just more easier to get a group of enemies. Because Battlefield 1 was a great farming game, just because the movement was so slow. But I'm also not a big fan of slow movement. I like a good between, you know. I was very happy with the Battlefield 6 beta. I think it was amazing. So I don't think the movement's going to truly bother me, but I also don't think it's actually a severe change. Drunksy made that very clear on Twitter. He was pretty much just saying like it isn't a movement change what most of the people are gonna like truly be aware of, because it's more of the spamming terms. So, you know, I mean, when it comes to like jumping, you know, you can't like, you're not gonna consistently keep jumping because he's spamming and stuff. You know, they have like the sliding penalty and everything like that, but it seems like they want to try to stop people from like sliding and shooting, you know. But then you also got to think about, like, games like Battlefield doesn't really have that slide shooting mechanic. Like this game, you know, you can kind of do it, but it's like by the time you're shooting, it's already near the end of the slide. Yeah, I personally think for most Battlefield peeps, I don't think they're going to be that bothered about the movement, because Battlefield has never really had like high severe movement. That's definitely like a Call of Duty thing than anything.
What the?
Give me your profile. I don't know what that means. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't already. Get them likes up.
Hold on, reloading.
They now control Charlie Sector.
By the way, how are you guys minding these stream times? I obviously been doing it a lot more because of like the schedule just being so screwed up.
We are moving to attack Echo 1.
But how are these stream times? Are they okay?
Hold more sectors than us. We must falter our track.
Because I'm thinking about start doing these times from, I think, like my later streams. I think I'm gonna start doing them from Thursdays. And yeah, so Thursday all the way through Sunday. So I've been thinking.
Our troops have secured Echo Sector.
Oh, I was just gonna put the C4 on him. Do not play Battlefield or COD in years. This says by the beta, so give me excitement. Ooh, so if you haven't been playing Battlefield or COD, what game have you been playing? I'm assuming most people haven't played since like Battlefield 5. Like Battlefield 1 was a pretty solid title for a lot of people, so Battlefield 5, a lot of people were going to get it anyway, just because Battlefield 1 wasn't that bad of a game, it was pretty good. So that obviously convinced a lot of people to play Battlefield 5 anyway, but 2042, a lot of people just didn't bother. And it's been like, what, 4 years for this game? Yeah, even now with like the hype for Battlefield, this is the most player count I've seen of this game since the last 4 years. There was 100,000 player count at one point, I think in like 2023, October, but that was because they made the game free to play. Yeah, they done it like free to play for like an October season or something, Halloween. And that's how many players it got, but you know, it was free, so anyone could have played it. But yeah, since then though, this is definitely the highest player count. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this game like, unless it put out a season or something, it might hit like 40k players, maybe. But I believe it hit like nearly like 60k players. Something like that, nearly 70. That's a pretty high number. Considering how old the game is, you know. And that's just from the hype. I think also a lot of it is this pass stuff, because you can get rewards for Battlefield 6, so that's pretty cool. So Hell Let Loose, ooh, see, ain't Hell Let Loose gonna do a Vietnam? I heard about that. Yeah, they're doing like a Vietnam one, because obviously their current one is like a World War II shooter, but apparently they're going to be doing like a Vietnam build. I mean, that's going to be pretty cool. I really want Battlefield to do a Vietnam. I don't know why. It's but it's like one of my favorite like eras for like war stuff. Does that sound normal? Well, I'm assuming it is. It's just like, you know, everyone has like a favorite war movie or something, right? I don't know. I think it's like just eras of combat or something. Like the, I don't know. But I think a lot of it's just because I'm hoping to reimagine a Bad Company 2 Vietnam, because that was one of my favorites. It was one of my favorites, like out of the entire thing. Like Bad Company 2 is the favorite game ever. But the Vietnam expansion was just like the best thing. I enjoyed that way more than the actual like standard one. It was, oh, it was great. Yeah, I feel like they will do another one, because they haven't done it in like forever as it is. But then also as well is that like they discontinued like Bad Company 2 now. And the Vietnam expansion, that did die off. Like it obviously just didn't live as long as the other one. But that was the thing about the Vietnam expansion. It basically felt like another game. It was like two Bad Company 2s as one, you know? But it really did split the player count. And I think over the years, and I think when there was less players, most people just wasn't playing as much of the Vietnam, because it was just harder to find lobbies. You gotta think about it, like, Bad Company 2 was like around like Call of Duty's era, like peak era. You know, when did Bad Company 2 come out? Does anyone know? Or the Vietnam expansion? I don't know when it was. But I think it was just before Modern Warfare 2. I believe it was. But like, that's the thing though, it's just like it was very obvious for Battlefield to make a modern game I think everyone was pretty aware of that, just because like they screwed up with 2042, and they knew that a modern era is going to be the safest bet for Battlefield. And it totally is, really. You know what I mean? It was the safest way. You know, it's like, how can you screw up on a modern era? But they obviously do like trying different things. You know, they've done a World War II, they've done a World War One. So it would be nice to see them go back and do a like a Vietnam one, because Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1, they're going to be playable for a pretty long time. You know what I mean? They're still going to have players. Like, Battlefield 1 ain't going to die. I think Battlefield 1 is going to be like the new Battlefield 4. And this is the thing. It seems like they don't want to do what, like, kind of COD has done, where they're trying to, like, keep the game alive and everything, like all the other ones. I think it's just, like, to close them down after a while. So you don't need to spend all that money having the servers running, you know. People are not staying in the past, because you're amazed of how many people only play Battlefield 4. You know, there's some people who are die-hard Battlefield fans, but they have refused to play Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, 2042, you know, or Hardline. They refuse to, and they just stay on BF4. There's a lot of people out there, funny enough. Especially the PC side. It's hundreds. So I think, because what they're doing with Battlefield 6, I think 3 and 4 is going to get closed down. I don't think they're going to be ever playable for multiplayer. They're just going to be campaign playthroughs, and that's it. I think they're going to close down the entire server. There'll probably be like some mod servers going on or whatever, but yeah, I think they're going to close them ones down. So it would definitely make sense after Battlefield 6 if they'd done a NAM era, because of like they already discontinued Bad Company 2. So you just use them certain titles to fill up the gap what you had before, you know. Like, they already got a World War 1 shooter, and that's Battlefield 1, and that can easily live up for a while. Mate, just going around as kids? God damn it! I'm gonna chase him. And yeah, and Battlefield 5, I don't know. It's not the worst game in the world, but it isn't also the greatest, you know. But I think it can do just fine. I don't really want another war, like that type of era shooter, because like the World War 1 and 2 era shooters, they were pretty limited. At least with like the Vietnam one, they have a bit more, you know, expansion with it, you know. Like choppers, jets. Like, if they do that one, they can keep the game pretty base down, grounded too. And I think that's the one thing what they played pretty hard with this modern one, is that they're trying to make sure it's very base down, grounded. You know, you don't feel like you're going around jetpacking or anything, you know? And that's why it gives me like such that feeling when it comes like Call of Duty. You know, because like it really feels like 2016 all over again. You know? And because like back in the day, like when it came to Battlefield 1, everyone wanted like kind of a war shooter or like boots on the ground. But then Call of Duty went with like the jetpack route, what no one wanted. And then when that happened, a bunch of people went to Battlefield 1 because of that. But it seems like it's like the same thing. Like they just went like the jetpack route, and then Battlefield's once again offering like a standalone boots on the ground type of thing. It does feel like Battlefield 1 cycle all over again. But at the end of the day, that hype they can gain from Call of Duty's loss, they can't sit there and use that as like their success. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, this title is going to be probably the most harshish. I can't even say that word. The most harshest title. You know, the most brutal one. You know, it's the most strictest one. Because, like, it's just how this game lived on. There's gonna be so much, like, stress on this game.
More sectors than us. We must alter our strategy.
You know, they can be bold or whatever and do certain things. They just gotta make sure they have a working title. Make sure it's not buggy. It's not unplayable. You know? That's the important things. And obviously just make sure, like, your core values are there. Make sure you have, like, a solid map design. And I did feel like, for me, I felt pretty comfortable with the map design. Yes, I felt like it was kind of cluttered here and there. Chaotic and stuff, but you can feel by the way how you play it. It really was, like, thought about. You know, it didn't feel like he was abusing certain areas. And it definitely doesn't feel like this. Because even with this map coming out, this is probably the most nitty-grittiest, dirtiest map they have. Because all the other ones look super clean, you know? But, like, even this map has issues, though. Like, look at it. Even now. Like, look at this, dude. You know, it's a sniper seeing me from there.
250 meters.
What is that? Is that 250 meters? But, like, look at it. You know, from that flag. Like, that's the problem with 2042 is the map designs was so bad. And super open. And what makes no sense to me, because, like, originally this game was designed for a battle royale. But even for a battle royale, these maps will be ass. You know, because they're just so open. But all the maps had to get reworked, so they were, like, some sort of decent. And it like, even to this day, though, like, you know, the maps just don't truly feel the same. Like, even for this map, it's the same thing with this map. It's like, there is a bit more cover on this one. But, like, you see it, it's just open. Just open. You know, so there's a lot of stress and pressure under Battlefield 6, but they gotta make sure to do it right. Hey guys, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. It's like, I keep seeing it's like 38 people in there. We really got 11 likes. And I've been here for an hour. Just thumbs up and just know you're enjoying the stream. So look at that, man, right? I just done 32,000. And I didn't even feel like I was doing that much effort in that game. So we had 66 votes, but only 14 likes. Where? 66 votes, but only 14 likes? That's crazy. We could have had like 66 likes by now. Man, if only people voted, it made leave a like at the same time. Dude, I feel like my likes to my vote ratio is like the BF6 and BO7 ratio. 90% for Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty 10%. Oh, Cairo was... What a great map, man. I liked that one. I really did. Yeah, that was the one you all saw in the trailer. I can't remember if I played that one or not. I don't think I ever had the chance to play that one in the labs. I played the big mountain one. I only had the chance to do that once though. I missed the other 2 weeks for it. Just because of like the time schedule for the playtest, and it was like peak summer, so socialing a lot. So I had the chance to miss them once. But kind of ashamed because really wanted to play it. And then I played that other one. I can't remember what it Oh man, I don't even know any of the maps. It's crazy. I play it so much, I don't even know any of them. Isn't the Cairo one? It's the other smaller one. But the Cairo one and the Empire State were the ones I played for the first time. I am really curious though to see how these bigger maps are gonna play. The one in Egypt? Yeah, I'll figure out the name sooner or later, you know what I mean? I'll figure them out. Barry? Yes, that's the one. Hey man, hey, what's up dude? Appreciate you coming into the YouTube streams. Good to see ya. Hope your Sunday's going well.
Hostile tank spotted! Far away!
Oh. How? Bro, what the frick happened there? I think the turret went up in the air. Dude, I think the turret went up in the air and then killed me. See ya. Oh, I ain't gonna get him from that range. Ooh, hang on, hang on. See ya. Dude, this gunner is like nuts, you know. That's all the vehicles. There's an enemy vehicle, but I want the sky ones. Teammate jet. Okay, they're just for show. I hate when they have like the jets for show, because I think, oh, is that jets? Yeah, Battlefield's been pretty good with graphics and stuff. This one wasn't as graphical. I think this map they've done a lot more of a better job. It doesn't look like it's fully finished though, because some of the textures are still kind of plain. But yes, the Unreal, sorry, it's not even Unreal, is it? It's the Frostbite. Yeah, the Frostbite is a pretty nice engine. It's definitely like the Unreal Engine 5, I guess stable. Because it seems like the Unreal Engine 5 is a very difficult like engine to work on. It isn't like the 4th engine. Apparently the Unreal Engine 4 is extremely buggy. But if you can figure it out, you can make that any game look extremely good. But yeah, there's other games that have nice engines, but there's nothing that can really compare to Battlefield's Frostbite engine. Like, these games are always gonna look good, and like that's the thing you saw with Battlefield 6, you know, it's an extremely outstanding game by its quality. They done a really good job on the graphics on that game. It honestly looks like a true new generation game. You know what I mean?
Watch out!
Don't know what he was trying to do there. Definitely controlling the sky. Gotta see what that jet's doing. Right, he isn't pinged. I can't want to chill in this though. Done a pretty good job on the gunner seat. I think that's it. I think all the vehicles are gone. Got in the distance.
90 meters away from us.
It stopped counting? Why? Wait, what do you mean it stopped counting? Well, it'll stop counting if you stop playing. You know, you have to keep playing for each game. I know there is issues, and there's been issues of like not getting your XP counted if you back out of lobbies, so it's really annoying. And it seems like they never fixed that. I wonder why. I think it's probably because like backing out of lobbies or something. But there is a bug going on, and I know it happened recently because I was watching one of my friends max it, and he left the game and it didn't count. So it's stuff like that. Except that, dude, yeah, you should be getting XP the whole time. The only time you're not getting an XP is if you're not playing the game.
Good work, no packs. That was a hell of a fight.
Put my AC on a little bit. Feels a little bit stuffy. I think a lot of it, yeah, because a lot of people said that Battlefield 6 performance was so much better than it was in 2042. 2042 was a kind of a nightmare on PC. You can ask a lot of PC peeps who played it for a while. It was hard. It was definitely hard. Even I don't play it on PC, just because it's just ridiculous. But then EA's always been pretty notorious for CPU hog. So that also doesn't help the factor that your CPU is always like 80% of a game. Was wild. So that happened to me. I had to reset the console instead of the games to fix it. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not a permanent thing because it happens like a time-to-time issue, but it really shouldn't be going through it. I've never experienced it myself, but I know people have. So it's stuck? Well, make sure you're playing the official modes. You know, like you're playing the proper modes and everything. Yeah, make sure you're doing the official modes. So it runs better than a freaking nice PC. Dude, I know, man. I got a 3080 Ti with an i9 processor with 64 gigs of RAM. And this game is like... I know what you mean, man. I got a nice computer too, and I'm here on my PlayStation. You know, but as a controller guy, it doesn't bother me. But yes, I do. That's crazy, man. If you can like show me some like footage or something, because that would be a good way, and tweet it at the devs, you know, but make it aware. Yeah, try to do something like that to show it to them. But I also want to see this too. If this keeps happening, like a repeat, and you're not actually going through any progress, I actually didn't want to continue this lobby. I want to try something else. Hang on. But yeah, if you... I want to see it myself, you know what I mean? Because like, I don't know anyone else going through that. Will it fix itself or stuck forever? See, that I do not know. This is kind of new to me. How do you level up fast? So you can skip all the way to the start of the stream while I explain everything, or I can like shorten it to you. So some of the quickest ways you can do it is do the portal stuff. Right, the portal stuff offers a lot of XP farming, so you can go in there and get all that done. Or you can go around and you can do the ribbons. So just do like healing with Falk. And then once you've done Falk for healing, because she can obviously heal with the syringe pistol, revive, and then give ammunition too. You can stack up a bunch of ribbons like that. Switch yourself to engineer, do Crawford, start doing repairings. All of this is on breakthrough, by the way. Then once you've done that, you switch to Casper and then use the drone and get the spotting ribbons. Once you've done all of that, you're going to be going through a ridiculous amount quick as it is. And you're obviously going to be farming points during the game too. So it's a huge amount. Plus with the double XP, you're guaranteed to be getting 50k, right? Them lobbies anyway, especially if you're keeping your team alive and everything, it's going to be pretty huge for you. And it's also going to be a pretty long game, like 40 minutes. But the farm you're going to get of XP is pretty high. It's a great method. It really is. And honestly, it's just strict team play. It really is. It sounds simple, then it really is. Because you have to keep changing your roles. You know what I mean? Like, you're at the front lines at one point. And then once you've done that, then you switch yourself to engineer. And then you're doing all the repairing. You know, you're keeping the vehicles alive and everything. You know, and then once you've done that, you're still kind of sat at the back of the map. But you're doing all the pinging. You know, you're spotting all the people at the Casper drone. At that point, it's going to be a lot more chiller for you, so it doesn't feel like that lobby's exhausting to play for so long. But that's a huge way to do stuff. But honestly, I have been telling people anyway, you don't have to slob out the entire pass right away. Like, yeah, you can probably get it done all quicker, but as long as you come back to the game once every week and complete all the weekly missions, you're going to complete it anyway if you just come back once a week and complete the weekly missions. If you complete all 7 weeks of weekly missions, then you can go through Battle Pass level 60 by the points they give you. And that doesn't need you to be having a certain amount of XP to go up. It will just be Battle Pass points. So for like myself, I really slobbed it out and done like 7 hours of grinding. Like for each day from Monday to I think it was like Thursday. Sorry. But when that was happening, I was you know, of course, like extreme slobbing out, but it was worth it because I wanted to get the new assault rifle. But now I don't have to play for that long anymore because I know I'm going to be guaranteed to complete the entire battle pass just by doing the weekly missions. And I'm going to be keep coming back to this game as it is and keep playing it, so now I know I don't need to slob it out because I'm still going to get it done anyway. So yeah, that's the way to do it, really. Multiple ways you can obviously go through it. Of course, I don't encourage the cheesy route, but it is a route what is there, and you know, if that's something you want to do, you can. You don't get punished for it. It's something what is just been in Portal since day one. It always has been a thing. You know, it's just something we're just all used to. I can't agree with it, but I also can't disagree with it, you know, because it's just something in the game. You know, that's just how Portal is. You know, I don't think there's really any judgment, especially for a game what is basically finished. You know, this game was discontinued like a while now. So there's really nothing for this game. You know, we only got about a month and a half as it is until Battlefield 6. So, you know what I mean? Like, you do you, Babuli, you know? There ain't no judgment, man. It really isn't. But yeah, to be like fully realistic, you know, you don't have to slob it out. As long as you come back like once every week, get them challenges done. So instead of slobbing out the game for like 7-8 hours a day, you just need to play it once a day. You know, like one day a week for like 2-3 hours, and that's it. Which weapon do you use? I'm using the new assault rifle right now, so it's the KFS 2000. Or you can just call it the F2000. It's a lot more easier for people. Really nice assault rifle. Good damage, high rate of fire. It's deadly. But this is the newest gun. This is the one that came out Monday. It's kind of crazy that it hasn't even been a week since the Battlefield beta ended. You know how nuts that is? It already feels like it's been forever since the beta ended, but it hasn't. Yeah, I just think that's kind of crazy. Get these points on this flag. Perfect. Oh, sorry, a dog. So how's everyone's weekend? You guys been doing anything nice? Making the most of that leftover summer? Oh, we got Optic in the game. Come on. What I like to see. Looks like he's ready to find some XP too. Honestly, I should probably make our Conquest games a lot more smoother having Optic with us. Right, we gotta go take top level. I'm too lazy, we're taking the elevator. Alright, wish me luck. We're going fully suppressed. Of course, there's someone already there waiting. Let's go. Oh my goodness, slows it. Oh no! Got some weird ass pistol too. The MP28. Are you in the queue? Alright, okay. Just a different queue this time around, huh? Oh no, that's all good, man. That's all good. I'm. There's no need to do comms. I'm all good, man. Usually, if I got like a lot to chit and chat about with the stream, I kind of prefer not to do comms because I'm always going to keep getting them questions. You know what I mean? especially today, as I want to help people out with the battle pass stuff. It's always a little bit tricky to do comms anyway, and that's all good, man. That's all good. I feel like doing comms on this game just doesn't feel the same because, like, I don't know. It's not like we're all trying to win the game. That makes sense, you know?
That's one down. Cover me.
Oh, have you had a chance, Optic, to play the Team Souk lobbies?
We got Sector Charlie.
Thank you for the sub. So yeah, I don't know why it's still doing that. I changed the alert, and yet it's still doing the old sound alert.
Hostiles are attacking Bravo 2.
I have to go and look into it again. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. But yeah, I changed the sub alert, but for some reason it isn't changing. I made it where it just pops up and it doesn't make the noise anymore.
We control more sectors of the hostiles.
So it doesn't have like a big image and stuff, because I just realized that, like, I want to have the alerts like big and stuff like that, but I also don't want them to be huge for subs anymore, because, like, you know, just getting a lot more subs recently, and for Battlefield 6 it's going to be the same anyway.
Sector Charlie is now under enemy control.
I don't know why that keeps doing it though.
Sector Echo is ours.
See? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand.
They're attacking one of our objectives.
You're down to 50% strength.
Ooh, bit of wonky aim. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 Damn. I figured it out.
Sector Delta has fallen to hostiles.
And then it will be zoom out. Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. Now we just wait. We just wait now. We just wait for the next person to sub. If you guys see it, let me know, okay? You ain't gonna hear it though. But if you see it, you let me know, okay? I think I figured it out. Is that a free tank? Is that a camper tank? It's the camper tank.
Our troops have full control of Sector Delta.
Oh, okay. So we wanted was just a gunner. See, look at that. You see the ribbons I just got? The XP? That's why it's so good, man. So good to get the ribbons. I was gonna C5 him. Oh, hang on. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Hit him. Okay, well. I was gonna hit him with my C4. But I just wanted him to actually hit him so I can get the kill. There's a vehicle right down there. Oh no, underground, underground. Yeah, I might keep this suppressor thing. I'm definitely gonna change the skin though. This weapon skin. I don't know why I wanted to use this this bacon skin weapon. That was a pretty nice little snap. Right, let's change the skin. What skin are we gonna go for, chat? We got so many. What looks good, Brett? See, the one I was going for was this one. I do like the look of it. Oh, this lobby's a little bit tougher. Sound like they just want all the flags.
They have Sector Echo.
Can I not get up this little thing? Thank you. What the earth? So, any of you troopers aware of the HyperX headphones? Any of you guys heard about them? Are they good? I saw the pretty decent price on Amazon. They're fairly cheap. I saw they was like $89 or something. It was like 41 off, like discounted. Because I'm in need for a new pair of headphones. Yeah, my headphones is pretty screwed up now. I was obviously having issues with the right side earphones being weird, but unfortunately now it seems like the bass on the right side is completely gone. So when I play this game, any like type of bass audio, it goes through just the left ear, and that's it. So I can hear everything with fair balance. It's just that I hear the bass noise of like an explosion, but I always hear it on the right side, nothing on the left. So I'm definitely in need of a new pair of headphones. So if anyone can recommend me any or anything like that, please let me know. I don't want anything fancy. I don't need anything ridiculously expensive. I just need a pair of headphones that will just feel comfortable, sounds fine, and that's it. Nothing crazy. No more simple than just basically a plug and play, you know? I don't want to have any big fancy software or anything like that. Just simple, I plug them in, they sound great, and that's it. You know, I don't want anything that needs to have some fancy audio system or anything like that. That stuff doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? Like, as long as I can hear them both ears, it's fine. But I've had these headphones for quite a while now, and the dongle thing broke on it, so I can't use it wireless. Well, it's probably the biggest, like, thing what sucked the most from it, because I loved being wireless. And especially now I got like this raised desk, so I can, like, you know, stand up if I want to play and everything. It was just always nice to just not worry about having a bloody cord connected to my headphones. You know, because I would usually connect my phone to it, so that I can like listen to music and just chill without worrying about a cord. But yeah, I was gonna wait until November, so like Black Friday, to get like some like good pair of headphones, because me and the wife was gonna get headphones because she needs some too. But the bass things completely went out on one side of this ear now. So I don't know if I really want to be waiting and doing the entire battlefield with messed up earphones, you know. So I think we had to probably get ourselves a pair. But the ones I saw on Amazon for a decent price was like the HyperX headphones. They look not that bad at all. So I'm thinking about probably just getting one of them or two of them. Yeah, once I do anyway, I'll still keep these headphones. I don't know, I always like just keeping headphones, I guess. I'm not really a person to get rid of stuff. Even though these headphones are kind of busted, you know what I mean? They still work on both ears, I don't know.
All forces withdraw. We can't win this one.
Do you know how many hours until week 2 challenges starts in the UK? Oh, okay, so I think for me they start at like 8 o'clock, so it should be 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock UK time on Tuesday. Yes, 1 o'clock Tuesday. That was rough, yeah. So I have no luck with headphones, so I always buy wire ones. So the cables that connect to always breaks. So I never try like wireless. You really should go for wireless, man. It's just a great thing. Like at this point, like having the conversation of like thinking wired headset is going to be better than wireless. It's, you know, at that point, it's just the comfortability. I feel like wireless to wired, it changes nothing with the audio sound. It sounds just as good as it was from wired or wireless.
Let's go.
It's more of the comfortability, you know. If you feel like you're like walking around and it's connected to your phone, or you know you just want to stand up or something, or walk around your area when you're streaming, you know, whatever. You know, you don't have to worry about this cord like pulling down on you or anything. And my issue too is that my dogs run like crazy, and the one cord what is basically around my area when the dogs are playing is my headset. And the amount of times my dogs have ran and just yanked the cord out, they done it a lot. So it's nice for that stuff to not happen. But yeah, I'll link it into Discord so some of you guys can see and just let me know. But I don't want to get anything like crap, you know. But I just want something to just last me a good couple of years or so. I made sure this headphones last me a while. I bought, you know, I think my wife bought these ones for me for Christmas or something, and that was like, it was like 2021, something like that. Around then, or yeah, like, yeah, around near the end of 2021 when we just got this house. And now she has a whole setup and everything. She got herself some headphones, but they're just cheap. And it was like 40 bucks. So as I need a new pair, I'm just going to buy 2 of the same pair. It's going to be easy to set up because if I already set it up, then it's easy to set hers up. The Fine? Oh, that Fine one? Fine? Yeah, I got a bunch of their microphone stuff. They were my first ever sponsors. First ever sponsor with the YouTube channel. They're actually the most I worked with too. I worked with them with a couple of microphones and stuff. And then I won like a mixer amp from them, what was pretty cool.
This effort will not come easily. Fight well.
Yeah, unfortunately they don't do like any promo codes. It's a shame. I kind of wish they did. It'd be pretty cool to get a promo code from them. But yeah, their mix amp stuff, I won that on the giveaway. It was pretty cool. It was a little bit weird though because I was doing it during the sponsorship. Yeah, they sent me a microphone to review, and I can keep it. And then at that point, I won. I won like a giveaway thing. It was like a Christmas giveaway. I was like, oh sweet. Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm kind of like seeing if anyone wants to like sponsor me, so, you know, so I could just get a headset that way too. There's any like companies out there that needs me to do a review, you know.
Objective captured and secured.
But that's the thing though, I'm after 2 headphones anyway, so I might as well just buy 2. And with the HyperX ones, that's to say, I don't know too much about them. I got to look into them, but they was like price tagged at $89. I know they are a common brand. I've heard about them quite a bit. So, you know what I mean, like for 90 bucks, you know, 200 bucks for both pair. Not too bad. I don't really want to be spending that much money on headphones, but at least I get 2 of them, so then me and the wife will be kitted. Oh, I'm going to be doing it on the PS5. I'm not going to be doing it on my PC. I'm a main controller guy. I've always been pretty used to being on console. At least then I don't need to worry about any like performance problems or trying to catch up with the game itself. Well, someone's gonna pick me up. what I do against PC players. I've always played against PC players. Crossplay on has always been on. I can try to show you what it's like for me to try to turn crossplay off. But like, you'll find out that I can't find lobbies. I don't know, actually. I might be available to find crossplay lobbies now, because there's more people on the game. Maybe? I don't know, but like North America lobbies, like crossplay off, is usually non-existent. That's really just an EU thing. Damn. Team Philip, what's up, man? Good to see you, bud. But yeah, the base thing is definitely really annoying now. That probably sucks the most. Just because like the base is only working on one earphone, so it's very hard to hear the like where the enemies are. You know what I mean? It's very hard to figure out. Because I hear like some vibration or like, you know, the bass sound on the left ear, and it really sounds like someone's there, but no one's there. It's just because the bass is only going that one side. Hey, thank you for the follow, man. Okay, so I didn't hear it, and I guess it popped up pretty quick. So it looks like we fixed it. We fixed the sub thing now, guys. So it's still gonna pop up. I can still see when people are subbed, but you won't be hearing it or having a big like image for it now. I think that'll be the best way to clear it up. Oh, I have some update news about the Discord stuff. If any of you guys are in my Discord server. So, I don't know what's been happening, man, but like, we get in these times where like, it's not even linked to me. What's really annoying, it's just people who just click like weird dodgy links on Discord. And they get like spammed bot. And they basically just spam a link in like everyone's Discord server. I don't know why, but it keeps happening to my server, not like others. So I just removed a entire like privilege thing for like everyone on my Discord server. So now no one can upload or post links in my Discord server. I'm gonna be adding like a role at some point to like do like a verified thing. Speaking of bots, there's one just came to my Twitch stream. Alright, I got it removed. But yeah, I removed that permission now, and I'm gonna add like probably like a verified role. So if people like trusted or something, they can get like a role where it's verified, so they can post links and everything. I feel like unless like I don't really know you anyway, I probably don't want you to be putting links and stuff in my Discord. But I feel like if we do that, should hopefully stop it. But it's just so annoying. It's like out of my control. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's just like people do like silly things, man. But I don't know why we're getting punished because of that. But a lot of it is probably just because the way how my Discord's set up. So I just took away the entire permission of people dropping links in my Discord server now. And they can't at anyone. So you can't do like at everyone. That permission has been completely removed. But I'm thinking about adding like a verified role. So then people who I see in the server chitting and chatting normally or trusted and stuff, you would get like a verified Discord role. And that verified Discord role would just give you a little bit more permissions of like just sending links or whatever, like YouTube links and stuff like that. And it also just gives you kind of like the role of like just knowing that you're not a person to mess up for the Discord server, you're trusted. So that's going to be something I'm going to be adding, like a verified role. And I'll be sending out to people. But yeah, it's very annoying. Like I have a bot, so it removes it. So anything that like comes out like spam worthy, it instantly gets removed from the Discord straight away. So that's very good that happens. So like if there's any like scam links or anything comes into our server, it basically gets instantly removed anyway. So that isn't a problem of worrying about your guys' safety. You're definitely safe in my Discord server. There's no question about that. Because I even got to a point now where like people who join my Discord server have to have a verified phone number. If you do not have a verified phone number, you cannot join my Discord server. I think that's probably a good way to stop bot accounts arriving into our server as well, because you need some sort of verification. I believe I also have that with email too. So it's like if you have a verified email is no more different than having a phone number on your email. So yeah, the safety isn't the question there. The issue what we're having now is that when it happens, everything gets removed, thank goodness, but it basically kind of tags the server, and it'll get to a point where I have like 20 notifications on my Discord server, and it's just basically the person who came in there spamming it. So that's why I had to remove the @everyone and disable the links for everyone. So hopefully now it should never happen again. But I also don't want to take the permission away from you guys. It's not very fair. You guys can't send in like a YouTube video or something. So I will be adding a verified role and people will be added to it. But yeah, you can still chit and chat in there. There's nothing about that. You know, you're not losing like a bunch of stuff. Just want to make sure it's secure for everyone and there's no issues. Because every time that stuff happens, it's pretty annoying, and a lot of people don't want to deal with it, and they just leave the Discord server. And I honestly can't blame them. I can't blame them, man. There's probably nothing more annoying than your phone, like, spamming 20 times from Discord of a bunch of nonsense. And I suppose for some people, it's like, it's alright. You know, it just happened once. But it hasn't been once. It's been like 10 times this has happened to us. So you can imagine why it's so annoying for me. But all I can do is just apologize. You know, it's something that's really out of my reach. But I'm going to make sure you guys' safety is the main thing anyway. Because I regularly use my Discord. I use my Discord like all the time. So I update you guys about when I'm going to live stream and stuff. Or just like anything. I really suggest a lot of you guys to be in that Discord server. We got an entire Discord chat as well, so people can share the Discord, the Delta Force codes. Because with Delta Force, to share a code and I think, you know, you need to have like a certain like code link for it. But it isn't a link, it's just like a code number. But that's like the way to like get the build and everything. Just because there's so many attachments. So we got a certain chat for that. We got a dog. We got an animal chat, so you guys can put photos of your dogs. See, and stuff getting verified is probably a pretty important thing too. Because once you get yourself verified, then you can actually send like and upload stuff to the chat. So right now, the permission has been completely removed for everyone, so no one can upload anything in the Discord chat of like their animals or anything, just because I've removed that permission. So once I get the verified stuff sorted, you guys will be all good to go again. But if any of you guys are interested to join my Discord, please do. We all have pretty big discussions about Battlefield and everything too, so especially if you need any help-wise. I have a lot of PC tech guys in there as well. So if you have issues, especially when it came to the Battlefield 6, what was it, the screen boot stuff? Yeah, I know a lot of people can help you out with that. They can probably guide you through BIOS. Yeah, even I don't know how to figure all that out. Well, 2042, is the first game what they started it with anyway. I already tested it, and my game boots up, so I'm assuming it's enabled. I guess I probably never disabled it anyway. I don't understand why I need to. I think it's like to run like certain mods for games. I think that's why people had to disable it. I think it's called Secure Boot, isn't it? Oh, I couldn't see what that guy was doing. Remember, troopers, if you haven't left a like, please do. Would appreciate it. So I know you're enjoying the stream. It's not that long now, guys. We got like, what, 40 something days left until the new Battlefield. I want it so bad. I want it right now. It's pretty hard to go back to 2042, I'm not gonna lie with you. I want it right now. I don't know what else is new. What is there anything else was new this year? I know we got Arc Raiders. That's gonna be a pretty big hit. Got a Call of Duty beta. It's on October the 5th for open beta. So we could play a little bit of COD just before Battlefield comes out. But through September, man, I have no clue. I really don't know what's going to be going on. Seems like a lot of people here. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to do Delta Force through September, but unfortunately plans got changed. And I won't be doing Delta Force through September. I think I'm going to dabble a little bit into it though, because I do believe they have a new season coming out in September. Just before Battlefield 6. Smart. I'm really glad that they are planning to do a new season through September. Because I was like, ooh, you know, like releasing a new season just before Odd or just before Battlefield is going to be a little bit tough. I don't know when in September. I don't know if it's going to be early or late September. If it's late September, yeah, it's going to be a little bit tight, you know, because the Battlefield being like so close, and Call of Duty's beta as well. Because that's all, everything's like early October. You know, I think it's the 3rd of October is when the Call of Duty stuff starts. And obviously the launch of Battlefield's on the 10th of October. Most people will be available to play the new Battlefield a day early anyway, because a lot of people can change like the region to like the New Zealand stuff, so they can like play a day early. I know it's possible to do that on the Xbox side. So if they release it near the end of September, ooh, I know, I think that's gonna be a little bit tough. But I don't know. Honestly, I really think about it. Like September's still rough anyway, but it'll be a lot more nicer to do it through that time than like any other time, because it'll be really tough to do it through October, because that's Call of Duty's time. Sorry, that's Battlefield's time. And then November will probably be really tough anyway, because that's when Call of Duty is, right? Call of Duty is usually November. And then I believe September, sorry, man, my months, huh? Jeez. I believe December is the Warzone. So the Warzone will come out. So, and then I think like the driest ones will probably be like January and February. But honestly, I think around like January or February is probably Battlefield's new season. Or it could be their BR. I don't know, man. I think just because... Like, well, Doubtful's had a pretty good window when they did launch because there really wasn't anything going on for Battlefield or Call of Duty. But now they're both, like, gonna have that vibe going on again, especially Battlefield. It's gonna be a pretty tough window for them lot now. They don't really have a choice. September is probably the only best day to get the season out.
Hostile tag.
Hey, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Well, keep C4 up then. I'm trying my best to keep saying C4 now, instead of saying C5.
Hold on. Hit the hand.
Alpha sector now secure. Nearly every sector is under our control. Good work.
Oh, good sneeze. Good sneeze.
I'm here to help you.
Yep. Yeah, have any of you guys been trying out Delta Force on the console side? You guys give it a go?
American forces have taken Delta sector.
Hey, thank you, Rob.
Alpha 1 is being attacked by US forces.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit more chillier in the house. So I haven't been really running the ACs too much. So there hasn't been too much cool air coming in. And the only thing that's been really just going around is just like the fans blowing. So it's basically just like the same air just going around. And I think it's making me sneeze a little bit. Yeah, it was always like that when it's the build-up of summer. When people are like going outside mowing their grass. Like it all kind of like just makes me like a little bit sneezed. Yeah, it's getting there, man. Let's see, the thing is, here in Michigan, it doesn't take that long at all for it to get cold. It doesn't mess about. Like, September is really the last time of, like, mid-60s, where it's, like, some sort of, like, okay. But in October, it instantly changes, man. It gets cold straight away. And November, we're already gonna get snow, dude. So it could be allergic being awesome. Oh, stop it, you. Making me blush. But yeah, by the time it comes to November, we already got snow. Yeah, snow is already here in November. And at that point, like, yeah, it's basically just snow the entire time. I don't think the snow truly goes away until it's like February. Yeah, it'll be here for weeks, months. Sometimes I melt, sometimes it just keeps stacking. Yeah, if I was higher up in Michigan, dude, it's so rough for snow. It's so rough. Hey, look at them likes, man. That's what I want to see. Thank you, thank you. There we go. We're popping them likes up now. Good to see. 113 votes, bro. If only we got that with likes. It's crazy how many people voted compared to likes. 113 votes, 89% for Battlefield, 11% for Call of Duty. Hey, that's all good. That's all good, man. I'm gonna try to join a custom server. They, over the weekend, a group called Team Zook is hosting some Portal servers. So I wonder if they started it. I don't know, because they're doing breakthrough right now, but they said like at 9 o'clock. I wonder if they got them going. Yeah, I'll search some Conquest. I think it was called Road to Battlefield 6. It's a shame these are EU lobbies. Oh no, there's an NA one. It's a Battlefield 3 Conquest. Oh. But yeah, it's called like Road to Battlefield 6, but I don't think they have it running now. I'm not 100% sure. Unless they started it. Let me have a look, chat. Let me check the streams. See if any of the groups are started. But usually it's like a bunch of streamers and stuff in there. It's pretty cool to do stuff like that. Custom games. But I don't think they are doing one. Maybe not. Okay. Should we do the Battlefield 3 lobby? That actually kind of made me curious to play. Where was it? On Conquest? There we go. Yeah, because I can join this server. Let's try the Battlefield 3 one. Hopefully they have the 2042 movement. I love playing the older version with the 2042 movement. But I don't know. They might have it as original. Okay. Let's try this one. So what we need to do is go here. Is that. Probably put the laser sight on. Okay, it has sliding stuff on it, so it is the 2042 movement, just Battlefield 3. Perfect. Oh, that is not how you throw a nade. Yeah, I done damage of 40 to a vehicle. Oh yeah, I can use that sniper. Oh my god, I gotta use it, I gotta use it. Also, I want to snipe that dude too, you know. Okay, that is the 12x. That's the highest zoom I got. So far. Oh, you see that pilot in it, man? No, bro, I'm trying to snipe the pilot. Oh, if I get a pilot sniper, it would be so sick. Yeah, you can easily do it with that pilot too. Just because of how exposed he is. It's 1 point damage, yeah, you saw that. Here he comes. Where is he now? He was there a minute ago.
They got one of us.
Don't shoot me. I'm trying to get the pilot.
Cancel that.
Where's the chopper now? Where's he flew off so far. I didn't even see a sniper or anything up there.
Vehicle spotted.
Just a minigun. Someone tried to pop a sniper on me though. Okay, well apparently he sees me, I just can't see him. Oh, there.
There.
Oh, I'm out of breath.
Secured Alpha sector. Visual contact, light infantry. Over.
Oh, no way he gave up. Come on, dude, I still fight you even if you hit me. There we go.
Eliminated. Reloading.
All down below. Okay, I gotta get a smaller zoom. Oh. 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 Dude, I suck at sniping.
Hostile located. There. Marking position of Tango.
Do I actually suck, or is it the sight?
Hit.
Nah, it's gotta be a sight, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna find out. Moment of truth. We can heal. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, he won't let me heal. I'm just gonna use the 8 times. Yeah, definitely not a sniper in these games, that's for sure. So what is this? Okay, this is a 8 times. It's not 6, just an 8.
Spotted enemy vehicle. Over.
The sniper still there? No. Oh god, we're exposed. We're getting more flags.
Enemy birds in the air.
Enemy jet. Got a plan. Oh! Oh my god!
Enemy.
That jet was not messing about, dude. Wipe that kid out. Nice shot, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have myself stationed for that one. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, he's gone to the ladder, he's gone. See, such a high zoom. And that guy's gone now. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's there anymore. You know what? We might even win this game. Might have to use a regular weapon to try to get the dub. Crunch them down pretty hard. A bunch of them at the sea.
Tango down. Changing magazines.
Try to line up the shot. We can see on the minimap. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna use a regular weapon. I gotta use a regular weapon, dude. I'm not very good at sniping. I don't think anyone wants to cap it. I think they just want to spawn trap it. It looks like. Oh, I had like the reload bug. You kidding me? You all saw that, right? I reloaded. But I didn't actually reload, so it like only had like 4 bullets left.
I'm hit. I need help.
Man, I really can't wait for this new battlefield. I really can't.
I'm getting ammo.
Okay, well, we don't want to lose D flag. Can't let that happen. Right now, we're still winning pretty good. We're taking C flag. Okay, because they just took D. Oh, I don't even know if we're going to win this. We might just win this just because of how many flags we have. Yeah, 80. And that's just D1 we just need to farm them from. They might have screwed up actually, because now they have to take the hill. Yeah, see, look at this. Who's trap? Oh, we might win this, guys. Oh, this could be the comeback. Oh, he's in front, he's in front.
You need medical attention.
Yeah, you only get like 21 bullets for this gun, by the way. You bleed through it quick. No, I love how this guy says, no way we fumbled this last second.
I have positive ID on enemy infantry.
That guy looks pissed. He's pretty mad. Where is he on the leaderboard? I don't know. Hey, this is a dub, man.
Marking location of enemy infantry.
Definitely close. Nine tickets. See, they actually got another flag too. Here's 2 of them going to be rushing this area. That's it, GG. With 14 points left. Let's go. Nice comeback. Yeah, man. Actually, it pretty was. Yeah, because when I joined, it was down by like 300 tickets. GG's, right?
هنروح فين يا جماعة؟
Alright, troopers. What level we are now? We're 25 on the pass. Yeah, I'm going to be calling it quits there now, guys. Thank you very much to everyone coming to the stream. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. I do appreciate that. All the love is appreciated. Over 100 votes on the vote poll, so thank you. This is the guy we're going to be raiding out today. He's on the Twitch side. If you want to go over there and say hello, I would appreciate it. Click the link. Go check my friend out. Give him some love. I would appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to be taking tomorrow off, okay? So I'll be back on Tuesday, all right? But anyway, guys, thank you for love and support as always. Do appreciate it. Go and click the link. Check my friend out. And I'll see you troopers all in the next stream. Take it easy and bye-bye now. Bye, everyone. Click the link.